There's going to be an excellent topic for this video that I'm about to make for you guys. Because it seems to me that there are Christians out there, like the ones that I talked to yesterday in a hangout, that say that Christians in general are not trying to suppress women, that they're not trying to take away their rights, they're not trying to take away their rights for their personal health issues, so on and so forth. And I stumbled across an article that is totally opposite to what they are saying. And I'm really going to enjoy making this video because this is just another example of how Christians are really trying to suppress women. So, to those individuals that I had a discussion with yesterday, I want you to pay attention to this article. And hopefully, you can understand my position on this. And hopefully, you can understand why I feel the way I feel towards Christians who think that they could tell people what they can and cannot do with their own bodies. So, with that said, let's get right to it. Hello, everybody. The Quiet Atheist here. Before I get started with this particular video that I want to share with you guys today, I want to let you all know that this is going to be another abortion video. Yes, I have covered abortions in a couple of videos in the past, but after a conversation that I had with a couple of Christians yesterday in a Google Hangout, I felt compelled to make this video because those Christians, among others, seem to have the idea that Christians in this country that we live in are not trying to take away the rights of women when it comes to abortion and their own personal health issues, etc., etc. And this next article that I want to share with you guys is the exact opposite. See, you Christians out there do not understand what is really going on out there. And the reason I think this is happening is because you guys are basically looking through a toilet paper roll. You're only seeing what you want to see. You're not paying attention to what is really around you, to what is really going on out there. And I am offended to that nature. I really am. Because women, in all actuality, have every right, like I have said many times before, to do what they want to their own bodies. They have every right to have the personal health needs that they need. And that's just plain and simple. And this article that I'm sharing with you guys today actually proves that Christians are literally trying to take away the rights of women. So, with that said, we are going to go to the article now. But before I do, I want to let you all know that this article in its entirety will be provided in the description down below for you guys to take a look at, of course. And please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section as well. I really like to see your opinions on this matter. With that said, let's get to the article at hand here. You know who just don't have enough rights in this country? You guessed it, rapists. Thank goodness House Republicans are here to look after these put upon American citizens. As much of the nation focuses on the Steubenville gang rape story, your failed Republican vice presidential candidate, Paul Ryan, was busy protecting rapist rights. Buried deep in the latest fetus rights bill, aka the Sanctity of Human Life Act, H.R. 23, to provide that human life shall be deemed to begin with fertilization. Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds? Wherein feti are given more rights than the women carrying them, is a section that will allow a rapist to sue his victim in order to stop her from getting an abortion. Specifically, if she were trying to get an abortion in a state that allows them while she lives in a state that does not. Now, do you guys understand, Christians? Do you understand why this is so ridiculous to me? These Christians are literally trying to take away the rights of women. It's right here. I'm going to leave the article in the description for you to check out yourself. The only thing that's missing here now is the father and the 50 shekels and a wedding ring. How ridiculous is this? This is ridiculous. This is preposterous. This should not be happening. And according to these individuals, life begins at a fertilized egg. This is ridiculous. I don't like it. I oppose it. But these individuals in office now, these Republicans, I call them Republicans, but that's a whole nother story, are trying to do this all over the place. They're trying to take away the rights of women so they can't get abortions, so they can't do any of the things that they need to do regarding their own personal health. And I think that's wrong. Christians are trying to implement their own religious beliefs into these policies that they are making, and I think that is a big mistake because it is violating women's rights, and I have a problem with that. I have a huge fucking problem with it. And it pisses me off to no end to see that these individuals are trying to get away with a lot of the things that they are throwing on the table, so to speak. And to me, that's nonsense. I think this bill should not be there. It should not be anywhere. It should not have the opportunity to have any kind of life whatsoever. This bill should be struck down completely. And that's what I have to think about the whole situation, you know. I'm obviously pissed off about the whole thing. But like I said at the beginning of the video, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd really like to see your opinions on this. And share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it be on Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, Reddit, wherever you guys hang out. Till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out. And remember, if you can't be good at it. And I will see you. Oh yeah, one more thing. It makes me sad to see that this day and age, Christians out there think that a rapist and a fertilized egg have more rights than a woman. It really makes me sad to see this. I hope these individuals will literally pull their head out of their ass and see what's going on here. It really pisses me off to no end to hear of this nonsense that is going on in this country. Bottom line, it does need to stop.